Okay, my friends, having defeated Seymour Flux Mark II, I am now finally ready to actually move on in the story and start to make my way towards Sanctuary Keeper. So that fight took me a long time. I'm very glad I got through it. It was a pretty intense finish. And it was a nice, well, nice is debatable here, but it was definitely a reintroduction to the Masters mod after taking 3 months away from it. But I'm hoping at least that's kind of got me a little bit up to speed. I mean, obviously boss battles tend to be a bit of a different beast to random encounters, but I'm looking forward to continuing things now, so that is exactly what I'll be doing. But first we have to do some sphere grid work once again, so I'm going to move into the caves first, just to have a bit of a change of scene, because we spent a lot of time on the trails. So let's get into the cave. How close are we to the end of people's grids here? It's still a ways, honestly. Well, maybe not a ways, honestly. Just need that holy. Right, here we go. Gonna have another look at the spheres. Basically, one of the things I was quite happy about in that Flux fight was that I was able to again get through without doing anything too major. Like, what I mean by that is, if you look at again the items here, I mean, high potions, I've got most of those. Phoenix Downs, I think I used like 1, 2. Mega Phoenixes, I didn't use any. Mega Potion, I think I used 1. X Potions, I didn't use any. Ether, I used 1. So, in terms of like preserving inventory, I think I did a nice job. And also, I didn't customize anything. I don't think I customized anything. So, like, I think for my first win, I might have customized some stuff. But for Mark II, I was able to actually get through without even customizing anything new. So at least I kind of regained some items as a result here, which is also really nice. So that part of it is something I was especially happy about, because I just really didn't know at this stage how much I'd have to sacrifice in order to be able to get the win. That's too far. And now we have a decision to make. Now, I think when I was previously talking about it, I was probably saying that I wanted to go down the double cast route first. And I think I'm still there because I activated Flare. Obviously for me, double cast Flare. Double cast is quicker than Ultima. I don't know if Karifean would have changed that in this mod. I don't think he... I assume that he didn't. He did tell me this came up actually... either in like a previous episode's kind of premiere or something, and he said something about this was something that he has tweaked. So previously, he said that the choice wasn't as balanced as he would have liked it to be, and he said most people, I think, went down the double cast route, which was, in his mind as well, the superior route. But he said the gap between them was too big, so he's made some tweaks to try and make Ultima a bit more balanced against going to double cast. Now that said, since it was my initial kind of decision to go to double cast, I think I'm going to keep doing that. Now, is this a plus? It's a +2. If it's a +4, I probably would have come down here, honestly. Obviously, it's tempting to pick these up as well, but I think agility is always king. You can always do like an extra focus or an extra little something to boost your damage, but boosting agility other than haste obviously is a bit hard to do. I'm getting increasingly itchy about trying to do something with the skill spheres that I have. Namely things like the breaks. I still feel like the breaks are probably some of the most useful ones to have. Not completely sure, but... at least that Kimahri flare is coming in. I was considering right at the end of Flux bringing in Kimahri for a flare, since Flux's mental broken as well, but decided against it last minute in favor of other stuff, which still worked, but... okay. Agility is still doing really well for Kimahri. Auron's still doing his thing. Great tank work so far. Auron just being Auron, as he always is. Some agility, look at that. 1 whole point of agility, let's go. Auron is an unstoppable force. I guess he's more of an immovable object. rather than unstoppable force in this one. But hey, we'll take what we can get. So here, again, I came down for Osmos. And I can't not have these, so I'm just going to come down and get them. I'm thinking at this stage, because he has Osmos and stuff as well, is Waka a good choice for an extra skill, like a armor break, power break, magic break, some kind of thing like that? Because I feel like, obviously, especially against boss battles, Waka's increasingly, like, his strikes and stuff might not work. Like, Silent Strike did work there. But I feel like the chances of a boss being susceptible to power break are probably a little higher than, like, you know, some of the statuses that Waka has. So maybe it's worth a look at that. Okay, so let me have a look at the situation now. That magic defense for Lulu is absolutely huge. Auron with the 10 agility. I think Waka's agility getting nuked a little bit, I think is fair because he can be so useful with those statuses, but 16 is very low now, like compared to everybody else. I mean, he could do with an agility boost for sure, but obviously you have to make sacrifices. In coming down for the Osmos, I sacrificed the ability to take this extra 4 points here. But hey, we'll see. Now, let me have another look at these skills. What do we have? Magic, armor, mental, delay, quick hit. Again, if we get up to like really high level stuff, basically Karifean, the way he's been modding things is that he's left enemies susceptible, like even bosses susceptible to statuses and things. And that for me always makes it more entertaining than just saying no, they're immune to everything. But obviously as you move even further along, once you get to Dark Aeons and stuff, like the idea that you can power break a Dark Aeon seems a little bit unlikely. Obviously he can just put moves in place to make them recover the power break more quickly, but I'm just thinking it may eventually still come down to you can't really use your stasis as much, so quick hit then becomes more valuable than say having an extra armor break or something like that. So that's why I'm generally torn about how to handle it. Because obviously this stuff can be incredibly useful, but yeah, white magic I'm even more torn about. Because I have items to be able to use a lot of the stuff that I can white magic anyway, I'm not sure how useful it is. Having a second character with auto life, I'm still dabbling with the idea of that potentially being useful. I still feel like I'm going to hold off on the white magic. I only have one sphere as well. If I had a second, I think I'd be a bit more likely to use one. But I think for now, I'll probably leave things unchanged here. Just hold on to these for as long as I can. I haven't been pushed hard enough to really feel like I absolutely have to use them. And so I won't. So, let's begin. I'm going to trigger the autosave here because I might get an encounter before even the save sphere and get wiped. So, definitely some really challenging enemies in here at the best of times, so we have to be pretty careful. Let's see. Yeah, we did get this really nice weapon. But this is the kind of weapon, not that one. This one. Wait. Damn, she got 2. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, I mean, these are the kind of weapons that you could potentially use even as like a little bit of an ultimate weapon. You could probably put like break damage limit, like in the future, break damage limit, 1 MP cost and some other thing. Because I do think obviously those tougher bosses are going to have a lot of stasis that are going to hit you. And maybe there's no ribbon in this one. I don't know. So, for now at least, we'll keep what we have. Alright, let's get into some random encounters and see how we do. Can we even make it to the save? That's the first priority. I'm not looking forward to the flan. Oh my god, it had to be the behemoth first. It's basically a boss battle anyway. Shit, man. Okay. Now, I feel like these guys could be provoked. And then they do have a pretty devastating move if you do it, but you can provoke them, I believe. Loves to counterattack. Okay. But does it love to be slowed? Okay, that's something. And it didn't counterattack the slow, so that's kind of nice. Maybe the counterattacking part is somehow, even if it's provoked, it can still counterattack maybe. It kind of bypasses that old trick. Since we're near a save sphere, I'm gonna... Wait a minute, the battle theme thing didn't work. No. Recently, it has to be said that for some reason the copyright has let up on it. Like the last... I think I did a few live streams where I just could not turn it off, and I didn't get flagged for the VODs. Like the last like 4, 5, 6 VODs that I've done. So I'm still gonna do it, but once I get to the save, so I can't be bothered to tweak anything at the moment. Let's see if... Again, we're gonna try and see if Auron can provide some protection here. Now, this guy is weak to ice. And of course I took this one off. It's great. But anyway, let's still guard. See what happens. Okay, wow, that was fast. Very well. Let's dispel. Doesn't get rid of the slow, as we definitely saw from Flux. Now we can change the weapon. And now we're going to guard. Alright, now we're going to try and lay some statuses on. See what we can do. Okay. I remember poison damage being pretty big on this guy.
How many sticks you think we can get out of these?
Yeah, worth it for that line alone. Let's do... I think this guy had like a Thundaga or a Thundara or something. Let's start with this. Does that work? It does. Right, there's the first claw. 1,200. And then does a heave afterwards. Whoa. Oh, shite. Okay. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. What we got there? Now, again, Auron being this slow, this is the kind of thing where, obviously, I've been a bit mad that Auron's been slow the whole time. But the longer the game goes on, you're more like, you know what? Him being this slow isn't actually the worst thing in the world. Because if he's really quick, he's more likely to get the first turn after he gets the status ailment. And then you don't have time to cure him. So him being slow is a little bit of a blessing here again. So we have time to come in and do this. So... it's all connected, man. Now, I have a feeling we probably can't put this guy under darkness. I think that's a little much. But let's try. Okay, that's good noise. I think heave doesn't miss. So that's the one thing we have to watch out for. But so far, at least, looking pretty good. Let's fire off a Waterga. See, it might retaliate with magic to Waterga, but we'll see.
You under pressure.
Yeah, let's see. 6,100. That's big. SOS Regen doing a nice job. Oh no, he's been studying under Seymour. Studying under Seymour. Oosh. Yeah, I said Thundaga, but basically that. I'm just gonna full life again.
You shall be restored.
Let's get it again.
Well then, what next?
Yeah, the battle quotes really come back here, which is nice to see. And it should die from the poison damage next time. Curious to see how much damage Flare is doing these days. Let's just take a little check here. Yeah, it's okay in a pinch, but... oh, that's rude. That's rude. Look at this game over. I did not expect 4,600 from the tail. That's a bit rude. I thought a full HP Auron should be able to survive it still. That's lame. Fair enough. Okay, so that was a little bit of a harsh lesson, but hey, sometimes that's the way it goes. Yeah, really didn't expect like that level of damage. I think that was pretty brutal, but at least now we know. I'm not going to let that happen again, he says. Honestly, I'll probably still stick with the nulls. I feel like every single encounter that you come across in this mod basically has some kind of elemental, or it has like an elemental like attached to the move. Okay, bash you boys. Shit. Let's see. So the battle theme thing's working again, thankfully. Let's see, where should we start? I'm going to change to this guy. See which of them work. None of them. That's a good start. Good evasion. Let's do a little reflexing here. And we'll do some guarding of our own. Oh, that doesn't work so well now. Sheesh. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, 1,600 damage from bio is not great. Let's try a death. I forgot if they're immune to death or not. It's worth a look. We have the autosave, honestly, even if I die to a few more random encounters here, it is what it is. Yeah, it's immune to death. I thought it might be. So good evasion there, once again. I don't know why... Oh yeah, one of them was a counter-attack. That's why they got the extra move. Let's protect Orin. We'll let him have his attacks, honestly. Whatever, man. Yeah. So he's still doing nice damage there, so it's not the worst. And we'll go on the attack with a Fire Auger here. Yeah, really nice damage. Okay. So that definitely helps. Honestly, maybe don't even need bio. Really nice to see Lulu's damage magic still doing a lot of good work here this deep into the game. Oh, what a crit. And that SOS regen armor doing good work for Orin as well. When you're such a tanky boy, that's what you need.
See ya.
Yeah, this time some of the stasis hit. Fair enough. Alright, now surely... No, honestly that feels too far away. I'm not going to get there, so I'm going to make sure here. Get the first strike back. I'm still kind of surviving with just one first strike for now. Yeah, these bastards. I forgot how I was dealing with this. Obviously this guy is always the issue here. I need to probably keep him asleep. So let's start by putting him to sleep. Ouch. Nice. Even with darkness, what the hell? That was awesome. Hey, he still did a really nice job there. I think... Screw it, let's try and take this guy out. I'm hoping Fire Auger is still enough. His magic defense was higher, but not insane. Yeah, okay. I think that'll do for now. Let's get this guy back to sleep. Hopefully survive this attack. Yeah, evade and counter. Good job. And let's see if Tidus can finish this. Yeah, awesome damage. Yeah, Tidus really well built for taking that out. So that's nice. Now, for this guy, can we just use death? Probably not, but let's see. 10 MP is not too big to at least try. Oh. There it is. See ya! So at least we've made a start now. We've got 2 wins under our belt and we can actually save now. So I will explore all parts of this cave. If it ends up meaning that like the whole episode is just Gagazet Cave, then I apologize in advance. I never like to do just random encounter episodes. I try to avoid it when I can without spoiling like the whole format of the series, but sometimes it's just how it has to be. And for me at least, it's definitely still a big part of the adventure and challenge to do that. So try some warrior for her. We'll just do a bit of a mix here. I forgot to change Waka back to tactician. So I'm going to resave there just in case, because this is definitely a save I could be reloading depending on what I face and when. So I'll do what I always do and just begin on this side. There's a couple of chests in here as well that might be useful. And this is one such enemy that I'm not a fan of. It grows a bit panicky when it loses senses. So maybe it's saying don't use status effects, or if it has been hit with one, then it doesn't like it afterwards. Alright, let's start with... Yeah, I kind of need this one. Oh, well, it is poison proof actually, but let's see what other stasis it even has. So, tank Orin once again, for now. 2,100. That's not bad. That'll do. But 40,000 is heavy work. Let's use that first Fire Auger, see what happens. 8,000. Awesome damage. Can it be slowed? You bet. Anytime I see a spell from these guys, like I know it's going to be big, but hey. Oof, just about survived there. Orin clutching, what's new? Let's preserve those Phoenix Downs. Okay, let's see. Already 23,000 to go. That's pretty good going. Let's do a magic break. At least we should be able to survive that water go a little more effectively now. And well, now might be a good time to try and put it to sleep, possibly. Just wanted to see if I had some kind of sleep touch, but I do not. It might be immune, but it's worth a try. Okay, that's good. So straight back in for some more damage here. I'm going to try and get this done ASAP. 8,800. Okay. What I want to do is this one. The whole panics a bit does scare me a little. Might as well make use of this a little bit. 4,700, that's pretty nice. Wakes up, and there we go. We should be able to finish it from here.
I foresee no difficulty.
I think this time I agree with you. So let's let Orin get a little more HP back here. Less healing we have to do, the better. It's nice that we're basically always going to be able to come back to... the turns are a bit annoying here. To the save sphere in the middle, like once we finish each branch of the cave. But still, I'm trying to be relatively NP efficient here, if I can. 4,000. Okay. Definitely seeing some nice damage numbers here, especially if you get the elemental affinities going. It's pretty useful. Okay. I have in mind to leave Walk out there instead of Lulu because of his evade encounter. We haven't been ambushed yet, that's where things start to get really dangerous, but we'll see what happens. Alright, here we go. And while underwater, might be a bit dangerous as well.
How
Okay.
many stakes you think we can get out of these?
Alright, rematch time. Comes in with a very quick mighty guard here. Okay. Take that, steak boy. Oof, just about. I was wondering if he's got enough to survive that.
So, how shall we do this? Let's see you under pressure.
18,000. Gotta try a sleep bust. I don't think it'll work this time, but... Oh, it does. That's a surprise. I really didn't think that was gonna work. Wow. Okay. I think I'll just bring out Oren and just be ready for any shenanigans. So Sace is definitely doing a lot of heavy lifting here, which I'm more than happy to do. Okay. Yeah, gonna need one more hit here. That's fine. Lulu with the overdrive already, by the way. I feel like a big enemy like that would give a decent amount back, so I think worth it. As you can see, we're definitely relying on those tier 3 spells quite a lot, so we need to make sure. Okay. Forgot how much damage Tidus did. But whatever. Got more overdrives in the bag here. Let's just make sure. It got us last time, but not again. So one of the more difficult ones, I think honestly the Flan is the one that I fear the most in here. We've already faced off against some of the toughest ones like the Mandragora and now the Behemoth. Alright, here we go. This could also be, of course, problematic. I really don't like the enemies in here. But Waka having an overdrive is nice. The evade encounter will do a bit of heavy lifting, but those I forgot what they're called. Angelus and Mail Spike. Yeah, if the Mail Spike does its big move, that could also be a problem. I don't think there was a chest here. Just allows you to see the ones on the other side. So they're still there. I assume we still do the Trials of Gagazet as normal. 6,000, that's a lot. So Waka's well equipped to take these guys on, but I assume they have a move that probably stops you from being able to beat them with evade and counter. With just evade and counter. So let's start with some of this. Even the splashes here, we can't... Oh wow, look at the overdrive. Holy shit, I totally forgot that was a thing. That's so dope. Wow, we got a massive overdrive boost there. Huge. Now, obviously I'm tempted to use these, but if I can avoid it, that would be really nice. Let me see what other weapons we have here. Alchemy, there's a kind of death proof, poison touch. I mean, death proof obviously awesome on a weapon, but... Let's try and bring him down to size, see how much that does. And then 5395, okay. So we'll hit them with a darkness of our own before they start. Ah, shit, I didn't realize there was that many sets. I thought it was 3 sets. Yeah. I'm not going to use the overdrive yet. I feel like we've got to keep hold of that. So evade and counter obviously coming into it here. But I think maybe this move can't be evaded and countered. So that brings that one down to size for Waka. And then we'll only have 1 set left. So we'll take these guys out. Yeah, just about. Yeah, Riku can actually take care of those. And Waka can... that. So this will keep us in the game and keep Titus alive. Oh. What? So the self-destruct obviously problematic there, but thought I would do enough damage to kill it. Wasn't paying attention. Let's just see how much damage a regular attack does for her, honestly. Yeah, it's useless. Since we don't care about experience anyway, but he's got the darkness. It's been hit with slow as well, bloody hell. Yeah, without Tidus helping us, it does take a long time. I was thinking of basically using this, but we don't have enough. At least their self-destruct only seems to hurt one person. That's something, but... 1094. They're just about going to survive again. Unless I use something more powerful like this. Just to make sure. There we go. Please let us out of here. Ah, damn it. I don't think there's anything there, by the way. I think this was a waste of time. Crap. Uses focus on 0 or 1 pulses and unleashes Sonic Wave after 3. Oh, crap. So, Sloga again. Sloga plus energy rain, that's what we're doing. You pulsing little shits. 1037. Yeah, basically I want a turn after Tidus, just in case if he hits quad 9 I can finish them off with something. For now at least I'm going to use an Albed potion just to get myself back up here. Preserve that overdrive. For Waka it doesn't matter. Let's do this. Energy Rain will be important here, depending on how much damage it does. We could get a wipeout if we don't do it right here, but let's see. Hoping that Energy Rain does the job. Nailed it first time, which helps a little bit, I'm sure. Come on. Okay, not as good as I hoped. Yeah, now we're in trouble. Now we're in deep shit. I think I have to use a sleeping powder here. It might be a game over, otherwise. Yeah, had to be done. Okay. Same weaknesses here. I'm gonna... Got 25 lightning gems. I'm gonna start to use a few here. Yeah, at least I know how much Energy Rain does now. Like, that was an important find. Oh, unless it's a crit, you don't get the kill. Yeah, those guys are a pain. Right, so this thing is still here. Yeah, there's a chest involved, so that's also useful. 6 high potions, okay. Obviously, might help you get back out of here. I'll use 3 of them and hopefully keep 3 of them for myself. But yeah, those Angelus, whatever they're called, they're very dangerous. Yeah, this encounter I do not like. Okay, I think same old here. $842 recovered, that's just huge. I wonder if you can beat them with just counters. Do they pulse if you counter them? So gotta be very careful here and not be too afraid to use some items because I need to get through here. So we're gonna rely on Waka a little, I think. Just taking an extra second to think about this one because I feel like if I try to approach it a bit too, like, individual, I could put myself in a lot of trouble. But I'm just thinking for these Achilles guys, can I rely on just purely using evade and counter? But obviously in the meantime, they're going to kill the other 2. So that's the issue. Yeah, unsure how to tackle this. Yeah, this could be a really bad idea. But... let's see. We'll take a little bit of a gamble here to try and preserve the overdrive. And while also I'm genuinely a bit I feel like I'm not going to land the overdrive properly. It's been so long. I should have practiced before starting this session. Just so many turns. I think I'll use another sleeping powder just to be safe, because it keeps him asleep for a long time here. I think I need it. And I might get another Tidus overdrive using the Razzmatazz here, potentially. C doesn't get a turn. Okay, we landed something. 2,000 still. They have so much HP, man. Flippin' hell. It's still alive, little shits. So using these guys to farm a little bit of overdrive for Tidus as well here. Okay. Almost there. So I don't really know how... I can't make their regen kind of count against them, I think. Yeah, it's a tough one. That helps a little. Now, let's just focus on one of them for now. Silence. Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of Sleep Buster just to keep us in the game here. We'll think about the MP later. Do not like these guys. Alright, we've got the poison. That's something. Yeah, run out of MP as well. Yeah, so it stopped pulsing because it's ready to kick ass now. I don't know if it doesn't do Sonic Wave if it's silenced. 1, 2, 6, 8. It's going to be close. I'm going to use a Lightning Marble here. Six, 8, 9, yeah. Okay. So if it sleeps for one more set of turns, we should be able to get it done here. Okay, here we go. So again, just preserving my overdrives, I feel like they'll come an even more dangerous encounter where I'll really need it. Yeah, try to poison it. It's not a good idea. Okay. Wow, 959. Bastard. Let's try and make sure here. Generally been pretty stingy with my items, so I think. Okay. Whew. Definitely going to be an encounters episode. Now, yeah, I did switch back. Come on, let me out. That's it. Now, this is the part where you're like, I just want to get back to the save sphere. I want to lock this in. I want to save so that Here we go, what's this? Oh man. Oh man. May use armor break or mental break. Occasionally use a deafening scream. Okay, it is zombified though. So honestly here, I'm not going to screw around. I'm near the save sphere. Let's just get this done. Okay. 16k. Oh crap. Let's just have Oren take a hit here. Let's see what we're working with. 2,400. Okay. Fine. I think we should have.
Then, what next?
We should have this guy under control. I'm hoping. What I will do for good measure here is just throw on the Null Blaze. He's gonna kill Oren, but it might just like suddenly bust out with a giant fireball, which it can do. Maybe like in this mod he does it without charging up. I don't know. There you go. Okay, at least it gives you fair warning. So normal life. Now, part of me wonders, like, is this some kind of multi-elemental, something like that? If it is, I'll be a bit sad, and we would have died, like, in a really shit way, but... Normally with this guy, you can almost always put it to sleep. I'm going to take a chance here. Okay. It worked. Alright, let's see how its magic defense is. Okay, can work with that. Yeah, look at those turns though, that's a bit annoying. Let's break that up. $2,400 from poison, yeah, should be right. Just about 60.
Enough.
For a split second I was like, is there any chance Oren
No
could
time
miss?
to waste. Let's go.
Alright, we survived phase 1. That's a good sign. We still haven't met the Dark Flan yet, so we're not out of the woods until that happens. But we finally got our MP back and we have a checkpoint, so that's good. From here we can start to speed things up, I think. Gonna keep Walker in this time because of his evade encounter and just kind of hope that it helps. Alright, here we go. No, come on, I took one step. Took one bloody step. Nasty counter. Does not like being delayed, apparently. Lulu. Yeah, gonna spam the magic a little bit here. As long as we keep him asleep, I'm just gonna replenish my MP next time anyway. This is a get out the way type of encounter. So once you kind of get a little more confident, you can do that. Thankfully, Lulu has a magic defense to survive that. And one more. So if you just go completely all out, then you can get through some of these encounters quicker. But, I mean, look. So we're going to pretend that didn't happen and just start going this way. Oh my god, really? Come on, man. Okay. Yep. Yeah, Oran's a good counter for this guy, literally. I mean, you can just do that. So it seems like there is a chance of a Waterga counter, but he doesn't always do it. So... I'm going to try my luck with the Razzmatazz here. Again. It's 12 MP now. I'm not going to slow it. There you go. Worked. And because it's a touch, we actually get to keep it asleep for longer. It's obviously nice. I don't think we can do enough damage to take it out in this set, though. So I'm just going to be careful here. Just wait. Don't get too carried away. Right, now it's up. Right, he'll probably take a Waterga here, but hey. Yeah, it's fine. Go. Okay, let's go. A lot of Mandragora encounters recently. Whoops, what am I doing? I wanted to just double check that I still had that equipped. Yeah, maybe for Tidus I need to just keep him in SOS HP, honestly. Oh crap, this way. Okay. He's just going to get double countered and just die, I think. That's the problem. Right, darkness was good there. Okay, nice. Even more statuses. Yeah, that's fine for Tidus. Yeah, getting to do a little bit of our own guarding here, which is kind of nice. Wow, how did he survive? I was going to say 39 HP. Get out of here. I'll try and Osmos anyway. I don't think these guys would have anything, but it's worth a try. 5. We'll take we'll take what we can get. Okay. Just an extra little heal here. Okay. So as you can see, trying to speed it up a little here. Just so we don't spend a crazy amount of time in these caves. Start with that. Still not... I don't want to get too spammy with overdrives though. Still. Just in case. But honestly, Tidus can get his overdrive back pretty fast. Although he might respond to an overdrive with something really nasty, so maybe I should just leave it alone. A couple of my spells back. Okay, another one bites the dust. Now we need to get into the water where... Oh, come on, man. I took like one step. Normally, inside the cave isn't too bad for encounters, but like... It's a bit annoying. I'm going to try a Fury here.
So, how shall we do this?
Let's just do it. Let's try a Flare Fury. Yeah, can't get as many as I thought. That's a bit harsh, man. They make it hard. Only 4 flares. That's really bad. Unfortunately. Should survive the counter. Or not. But again, it doesn't matter. We get the job done. But before heading into the water, I need to make sure I heal Titus back up properly. So I think I will start to edit out a little bit more of these encounters, especially if it's ones that we've done multiple times at this stage. Definitely not all of it, because as I've said, like, this is just part of the challenge. You know, you can't completely, in my opinion at least, like completely ignoring the boss battles, sorry, the encounters is just not, it's not great. So let's just start with something like this. I was kind of hoping this would be a one-hit KO for basically all of them, but it's close enough. Wow. Okay. I really don't want to use any more of these high potions if I can help it, but... Come on, just let me through. Yes, okay, good. There you go. This is the encounter that I was afraid of. And I think this is the encounter where I really need to... I need to use that Waka Overdrive and just pray. Let's see what the sensor text says. Ah, shit. I forgot I have the mod that shows... yeah, I have the mod that always has sensor on, because Lulu has a sensor, like, for normal encounters is fine, but for this one... Wait, does the Brotherhood have a sensor? Ah, whatever. Karifean, forgive me for this one. I really can't be bothered. I think I have someone with a sensor in here. I think Waka has a scout or something. Like I can definitely get sensor text on these guys. I'm just going to go for it. This rush never misses. That's what we need to know. And delays while it's well is very strong. Yeah. And there's 2 of them. So I'm not sure we can really tank these guys. So I think, again, I'm going to sacrifice more sleeping powder here. I feel like I need to keep these guys asleep for as long as possible. Kind of work on them one by one. So I'm going to still speed it up for the animation time here, but I'm going to go back to this. No overdrive yet, because that's just going to wake them all up. So for now, we'll just hang. Just wait for a bit. Wow, okay. It's a bit of a crit there. Now, how do we work on these guys? Can at least do a bit of this. Only 5, that's a shame. Right, let's use another lightning gem. At the very least, I need to take out one of them. So let's see if we can get some poison touch. Or maybe, yeah. 16,000 is a lot. For this one, I might switch to that. Get some extra damage in. Thankfully, they are very slow, so once you have slowed them, you do get a lot of opportunity. Okay, there you go, back to sleep. So I think I might let him sleep for another set of turns here. Unless, yeah, those two can finish it. It's a chance of one more status effect. There you go. So that's good. The sleeping powders have been absolutely crucial here. I've decided to kind of sacrifice them a little. Like, I've got to do something. And then try and get that overdrive back if I can. Good crit. And Riku contributing well with the items here. It's definitely made a difference. And we should have enough to get it done here before they get a turn. Yeah, no status. It must have some resistance, considering I've got like 4 statuses on there. But good enough. Important encounter to pull through. I feel like if you didn't even encounter a single set of those, like it would have been a little bit of a like you got a bit lucky situation. But I went the wrong way. I need to get this. Okay, fine. It's not the greatest thing in the world. But my first ones, to be honest, actually maybe they're a bit of a customization tool. Yeah, it doesn't have sensor, but I do have weapons with it. Okay. So one Sloga, and he should be able to get another overdrive, so that's good. Oh, man. Oh, I hate this set. And I don't want to use, like, a thing every time. Still gonna go for Energy Rain, I think, here. This will be the first time I don't put them to sleep, and it might end up in a game over, but I think this is slightly worth the risk here. Okay. So let's put one of them to sleep. Okay, that's fine. Because they've been slowed, we've got plenty of time now to finish this off. Well, I say that, but... yeah, Wonka can put it back to sleep before it gets a turn, so I think we'll be okay. I think we'll keep up the damage here. Forget the Razzmatazz for a second. So the turn order worked out well here because Riku won't wake it back up. Yeah, we've got enough here. Okay, there we go. So Berserk's an interesting one there. Could have been trouble. What we haven't had is an ambush. I don't know if we're able to get away with not being ambushed, but whatever the case. This is where it gets a bit troublesome. I feel like they're probably immune to sleep. Just so it doesn't self-destruct, basically. You know what? Screw it. Let's just give it a go. I need to know. Alright, here we go. Ah, went too quick. Damn it. But I think this at least hits one of them. Fine. Not ideal. But hey. So that takes another one out of commission. But when it dies, it does self-destruct. So for this one, I think it's worth coming back here. Whoa. That damage is enormous. Now, I'm gonna switch back. I think it was a decent first attempt. If I was against a singular enemy, it wouldn't have been a big deal that I missed it, but... okay, good. And then darkness on these guys. Okay, there you go. So it could have got a little bit dangerous there, but we just about kept it under control here. Thankfully their defense is very low, so we have a chance to do it. And now we have a full overdrive again for the rest of the way. I would love to not get an encounter here though. I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah. Oh man. We don't have the MP for Sloga anymore, so again, this is one of those situations where I feel like I don't have a choice. I have to Sleeping Powder here. Otherwise, we're as good as dead. Okay, weapon. Back to this guy. We've got plenty of turns. That's the one good thing here about this situation. Now, should still ether here, I think. So let's take our time. They're going to be asleep for a little while, so let's just get ready here. It's the 8,000 variant as well, of course. We'll start wearing them down. And I think for Walker, if something's already asleep, if he reapplies it, does he still get the overdrive boost? It's kind of curious. Let's find out. Nah. Well, he basically took them out of it, so it doesn't really work. Okay. So, of course it's actually that one. So hold on, let's get Sloga on now. Okay. Yeah, again, they've put me in an annoying position here. Just make sure Titus survives here. Okay. That could have been far worse. So I'll get to work on this one. And then Titus is going to use his overdrive when we're ready. Here we go again. think, well, it's going to be tight, so I'm going to use a lightning marble. Actually, she got an extra turn. I didn't need to do that. It's fine. Wow, they still stay asleep through energy rain? Did not know that. Wow. Okay, so now I think we got enough to make this work. So we'll wait a second. Here we go. Get those overdrives charging again. Just gonna wait a little bit here just to make sure I put it to sleep at the right time. Unless Titus does it for us beautifully. Okay, no charging for you. Bye-bye. So with a little bit of care and not being overly stingy on Riku's items, you can make it through. And now we need to try and race to another pit stop. But thankfully, at least we can heal again. So I've only used 3 high potions so far during both of the water sections, so I think that's pretty good. Okay, my friends, I'm wrapping it up for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you are continuing to enjoy the series. I will see you for the next one. Thank you for watching. Take care.